What year do you think that we peaked as a society in Western civilization? Some scientists believe it was 1999, some people argue it was the 80s, and some people perhaps think that we still have not peaked yet. Interestingly, though, a lot of people point to the late 90s. Even in The Matrix, Agent Smith tells Morpheus that the Matrix was designed to resemble the peak of human civilization. In the movie, that year is 1999. But why 1999 specifically? Was it because this was before the internet completely took over our lives? Was it housing affordability, cost of living, technology feeling exciting instead of exhausting? There is actually a theory that tries to explain this scientifically. It's called the Olduvai theory. And this isn't about nostalgia or culture, it's about energy. The theory argues that civilizations rise when energy usage per person increases. More electricity, more infrastructure, more access to resources, more technological capability. Industrial civilization reaches its peak when all of those systems have hit the maximum balance, a kind of equilibrium point. And that balance may have peaked around 1999. It's also important to note that the Olduvai theory was developed in the late 80s and is controversial for a reason because, well, we may not have peaked as a society yet. It argues that 1979 was the energetic peak of industrial civilization, but the cultural effects of that peak didn't fully arrive until the late 90s. Culturally, the 90s really did feel like this transition point where the internet existed, but most people still lived offline. We had cell phones, but people weren't reachable every second of the day. People still owned things like CDs, movies, albums, homes. Perhaps life felt a little more permanent, whereas today everything feels very temporary. We stream instead of own, we rent instead of buy, everything lives on the cloud. Everything in our lives now is a subscription-based service, like literally everything. Our attention is constantly being monetized by algorithms. This is probably why so many people romanticize the 90s. It was the last moment where modern technology was exciting innovations that didn't take over every single aspect of our lives. So what year do you think that we peaked as a civilization? Let me know.